Expense reporting is an essential part of accounting and finance in business as it helps track company spending, control budgets, and ensure that employees are reimbursed for business related expenses. Understanding the expense reporting process allows employees and companies to manage costs efficiently. In the TOEIC test, you may see words and phrases related to expense reporting. Here's an overview of this topic from different perspectives, using language commonly found in business contexts. 1. Purpose of expense reporting. The main purpose of expense reporting is to document and track business expenses for transparency and accountability. Phrases like expense tracking, budget management, and cost control are often used. Companies ask employees to report expenses so they can reimburse legitimate business costs and monitor spending patterns. Proper expense reporting helps maintain a clear financial picture and keeps budgets under control. 2. Types of expenses. Expenses can include travel, meals, office supplies, and more. Common terms include transportation costs, accommodation fees, meals and entertainment, and business supplies. Each type of expense has specific rules, such as limits on meal costs or guidelines for hotel stays. By understanding these categories, employees can organize their expenses accurately and avoid including non-reimbursable items. 3. Collecting receipts and documentation. Receipts and documentation are required to support each reported expense. Phrases like proof of purchase, itemized receipt, and expense documentation are often used. Employees are usually expected to keep receipts for all business-related expenses, as these serve as evidence of the amount spent and the reason for the purchase. Keeping organized records ensures a smoother process when submitting expense reports. 4. Completing an expense report. An expense report is a form that lists all the expenses an employee wants reimbursed. Phrases like expense form, cost breakdown, and expense category are commonly used. Employees fill in details such as the date, type of expense, amount, and reason for each item. Completing the report accurately helps avoid delays in reimbursement and ensures compliance with company policies. 5. Understanding company reimbursement policies. Each company has specific policies that outline which expenses are eligible for reimbursement and any spending limits. Phrases like reimbursement policy, allowable expenses, and expense limits are frequently used. For example, some companies only cover basic meal costs, while others allow a certain daily budget. Knowing these policies helps employees report only approved expenses and understand how much they will be reimbursed. 6. Submitting the expense report. After completing the report, employees submit it to the finance or accounting department for approval. Phrases like submit for approval, expense verification, and processing time are used in this context. Some companies use digital systems to make submission easier, while others require printed forms. Submitting reports on time helps ensure quick processing and reimbursement for employees. 7. Reimbursement process. Once the expense report is approved, the company reimburses the employee for their reported expenses. Phrases like reimbursement payment, direct deposit, and expense payout are common here. Reimbursement is often included in the employee's paycheck or paid separately via bank transfer. This process ensures that employees are compensated for business costs they have covered personally. 8. Maintaining accurate records for future reference. Both employees and companies keep records of expense reports for future reference, such as audits or financial analysis. Phrases like expense archive, financial audit, and expense history are often used. Accurate records help verify past expenses if there are any questions and provide data for budgeting decisions. Good record keeping is essential for transparency and helps avoid financial issues later. Understanding these terms and processes helps employees manage expense reporting effectively and ensures compliance with company policies. This knowledge is useful for TOEIC preparation and provides insights into how businesses track and control spending. Accurate expense reporting not only ensures that employees are reimbursed fairly, but also supports financial accountability within the company.